Everybody has been waiting for this day. What has been a very top-loaded Northeast 10 Women's Volleyball Conference finally has its top two. Those top two are the top two. The Bentley Falcons, the AIC Yellow Jackets, the 1 seed and the 2 seed, meeting in the title game for the second straight year and the 4th time in the last 5 seasons. The winner of this likely hosts the NCAA East region. The series is even at 1-1. 2 of the top 3 teams. We are ready to go. I hope you are too. It's the NE10 Championship right now. From the stage of the Henry A. Batova Gymnasium on the campus of American International College in Springfield, Massachusetts, we have waited for a matchup like this with the stakes as high as they've been all year. We've had it twice, but this time it's very different. Bentley, AIC, the 2, the 1, as it should be. We welcome you courtside, everybody, inside the broadcast booth. My name is Andrew Sue, joined again, as always, by the legendary Professor Ken Basolka. Professor, the NE10 yesterday produced 2 4-set matchups, and it was clear who was the top dog.
Absolutely. Yesterday, both matches went to 4 sets. Both of the losing teams won the second, so it was 1-1 in each case, and then the top seeds prevailed in the last two sets to prevail to make it to this championship game today. They met twice. Both went to 5 sets, so I expect nothing less than that today.
One thing that is noteworthy about this matchup, Professor, is that in the 10 sets that these two teams have played, none of them have gone over.
I know, yeah. One team will get on a roll, and then the other team will try to bounce back. But you're right, none of them have gone to extra time. So we'll see what happens today. I think it's going to be which team can get rid of the nerves the quickest. They're both nervous. They look really smooth and really calm, cool, and collected, but you know the nerves are jangling inside because this is a championship match.
There is nothing like fighting for a conference title. For AIC, they're looking to win their 3rd in the last 4 years. For Bentley, they're looking to win their 11th. That's the most out of any school in the NE10, past or present. It doesn't get much better than this. AIC hosting for the 3rd time in the last 4 years. Each of the last 2 times they've hosted, they have won it all. However, Bentley is a little bit hungry. They have not won it since 2019. Joey Passes is looking for his 2nd. And what a way and what a statement this would be if he were able to do so.
Yeah, he's got an amazing squad. He's got Elizabeth Bin, who's the first team all-conference. Sophia Palin and Tori Vitko on the all-rookie and 2nd team. And Caitlin Wonder also made the 2nd team all-conference. They're number 2 in the conference, number 1 right now in the New England region. And AIC right now is number 3 in the region, number 1 in the conference. So I say this is going to be a battle. Strap yourself in, folks. This is going to be a good one.
If you have food, you need to go get it now. Don't listen to this. Go get your food and join us for the start of this match. Don't wait till an intermission. Don't wait till any sort of things happen, because you're going to miss something. We're about 75 seconds out from getting pregame announcements and all you need to know situated for this contest. AIC will be wearing the home white uniforms with the gold stripe down each side, black numerals, and the aforementioned gold trim. Bentley will be wearing the road black uniforms with a hint of royal blue along the sleeves, white numerals, and the word Falcon underneath the numerals on the back. There is nothing better than a conference title to be fought for. 2 teams that bitterly rival each other in every sport. Between divisions, between conferences. AIC, Bentley, next.
2, Tori Vitko. Starting an outside hitter, 6'1" freshman from Zionsville, Indiana, wearing number 6, Sophia Palon. Starting at defensive specialist, a 5'7" junior from Syosset, New York, wearing number 7, Erica Borzo. Starting at defensive specialist, a 5'7" graduate student from Fairhaven, Massachusetts, wearing number 9, Ali Stussy. Starting at middle blocker, a 6'1" junior from Concord, New Hampshire, wearing number 13, Elizabeth Blinn. And starting at middle blocker, a 5'10" graduate student from Salem, New Hampshire, wearing number 18, Lauren McCloskey. The libero for the Falcons is a 5'7" senior from Lake George, New York, wearing number 4, Jackson Burke. The Falcons are coached by Joey Pastis. He is assisted by Constantine Dumont. At this time, folks, it's time to meet the starting lineup for your AIC Yellow Jackets. Starting in the middle blocker, a 5'9" sophomore from Coamo, Puerto Rico, wearing number 8, Victoria Soto-Porto. Starting in center, a 5'7" senior from Pescara, Italy, wearing number 11, Alice Di Francesco. Starting in outside hitter, a 5'8" sophomore from San Lorenzo, Puerto Rico, wearing number 12, Claudia Flores Romero. Starting in center, a 5'8" sophomore from Montevideo, Uruguay, wearing number 14, Victoria Mendez. Starting in outside hitter, a 5'10" senior from Sao Paulo, Brazil, wearing number 17, Gabriela Pascual. Starting in middle blocker, a 6'5" freshman from Belgrade, Serbia, wearing number 19, Alexandra Lucci. The Yellow Jackets libero is a 5'3" junior from Western Florida, wearing number 3, Perla Rosa. The head coach for your Yellow Jackets is Matt Cricket. He is assisted by Mike Garcia, Tyler Ricky, and Sam Yasu. At this time, folks, we ask that you please rise if you are able to do so, as we honor America and those who have served to protect its freedoms with the playing of the national anthem. Thank you.
If you're not excited, get excited. You have about maybe 5 seconds to do so before these two teams start the fight. Bentley, 22-5, 8-10 in conference play, 10 NE10 titles, the most of any school in the NE10 in volleyball, past or present. AIC, 18-6 overall, 10-0 in conference play. They've won 17 straight. They're looking for their 4th NE10 title, including the 3rd in the last 4 years. These two schools rival each other in Division II and Division I at the ice hockey stage. Right now, they're going to fight for a conference title and the right to go to the NCAA tournament without question. AIC will take the left side of your screen, Bentley on the right side of your screen. We talked about the starting lineup. We talked about what these two teams bring to the table, but one matchup that is going to be really important to watch is the block professor. AIC has Alexandra Lucic up front, wearing number 19 at 6'5". Bentley has number 13, Elizabeth Blinn, who in the regular season led the NE10 in blocks per set. Both players have played 7 sets in this tournament. Both players have 12 blocks. That is where things start. And they'll start up with AIC on the left, Bentley on the right. The libero wearing gold for AIC, the libero wearing pink for Bentley. AIC will get the volleyball first. Alice Di Francesco is back deep to serve, and words I've been waiting my whole life to say, folks. It's 5:06 p.m. Let's award a title. The initial receive is controlled by Bentley. Here's a swing by Payline. It's blocked by Lucic.
Lucic and Mendez were right there, closing the block. She had no place to go.
So AIC grabs the first point of this contest. In the regular season, their cumulative set record was 53-25. Here's Payline trying again. Gets it over the block and it's picked up by Flores Morero. Di Francesco to the left side. Wants Castro de Jesus topped off the block. Jazzy Burke picks it up. Now Tori Vitko to the right side on the slide play. We got a whistle and a violation coming up against the Yellow Jackets, Gabriela Castro de Jesus.
Yep, both of them were there. I think it was Lucic who actually touched the net, but both of them were there. It was tough to tell.
Now this is Jazzy Burke, the libero for the Falcons. It's in the air. A tough reception by Flores Morero, but Di Francesco gets a good set for Castro de Jesus.
Sweet swing by Gabby de Jesus. She put it inside the block and down.
Castro de Jesus in this tournament has played all 7 sets. Is hitting 263, including on Tuesday hitting 450, going 9 for 20 from the floor.
She had a great night that night, absolutely. The lineup I want to see is when Soto Burgos is in the front row. She's done a great job of filling in, and now that's the matchup I want to see.
Here's Blinn, who's denied up front again.
Lucic and Blinn, that's the lineup, that's the confrontation you wanted to see. This time Lucic got her. She set the block to her right, to the hitter's left, and was there plenty of time to put the ball to the floor.
Lucic a career high 9 blocks yesterday against Adelphi, including 3 solos. This is put to the air to the back row. Payline has to put it over. That was not a great set at all. Here's Mendez, the NE10 player of the year, gets herself in the box score.
Hit it high off the hands, the ball carried way out of bounds, off of the block and down for a point.
Victoria Mendez was just downright unbelievable in so many ways. We'll talk about that as the night goes on, but Daniela Russo-Lolas is going to put it to the air. It's received by Borzone. The left side here is Payline, who finally gets the W and gets the K.
Yeah, one of AIC's big weapons is a serve. They're a very aggressive serving team, puts the pressure on the other team. This time Bentley passed it really well and allowed Vitko to make the options any way she wanted.
Well, there is Tori Vitko with a let off the top. Received by Russo-Lolas. The swing and a tough drop shot by Perez Cortez. We got a whistle coming in. That hit the ground despite the objections of Tori Vitko, who made an excellent play to try and save that.
I actually thought she pancaked it off of the floor, but nope. They called it that it hit the ground before she got the pancake up.
We'll get another look at that in just a moment, but here is Lucic to serve. This is put to the air by Vitko. They want the slide play on the left side with Payline. That's a unique thing to see. Tie up at the net. Victoria Soto Burgos is able to send it over. Now here comes the right side. Caitlin Wonder shoves it over. We got a whistle, and AIC is going to get it as she went over the top.
Yep, double contact on the attack. You can double contact on the first hit. You can double contact on the second one, not on the third.
You be the judge of this play. Did this hit the ground? Bentley now on the attack. Here's Payline again. That's denied, but picked up nicely by Borzone. Now converging to the front, Tori Vitko. Wonder has it in the middle.
Sweet swing by Wonder. Put the ball down. She's really, really effective because of a unique hitting style. We talked about it before. It's hard for the blockers because it's a timing thing with the blockers. And when she throws the timing off, that's when she's really effective.
Payline with the serve. This is a high reception by Perla Rosso. We got a whistle. Who's going to get it? AIC, Alice Di Francesco. And that reception kind of baited Bentley. It wasn't going as far over the net as they thought, but still, you have to play it. You have to attack it when it goes up.
Yeah, it was close to the ball being on top of the net, but it wasn't quite. You cannot hit the ball when it's on the opponent's side on the second hit.
Victoria Mendez with the left hand. It's received toughly by Payline, and Wonder has to go over and converge on it, and then Payline hits it way too long.
This is what I was saying about aggressive serving from AIC. They're really good servers, and they put the ball in difficult spots to receive.
Timeout is going to be grabbed by Joey Passis. We'll talk about him. We'll talk about Bentley and how they stack up when we return in 60 seconds. We welcome you back to the NE10 championship game. AIC and Bentley, the 1 seed and the 2 seed. And a lot of people might take issue with the fact that Bentley is the 2 seed, particularly fans of the New Haven Chargers and the Adelphi Panthers, because all of the tiebreakers after both teams went 8-2 in conference play came up even. And so they literally had to luck of the draw it. And it turns out Bentley ended up winning that luck. Received by Payline. Here's a set by Vicco to the other Vicco. That's Rachel. It's dug by Russo Lolas. Now across everything set. Perez Cortez gets a kill. What a pass by Victoria Mendez.
Great set. She was 15 feet off the net. Put the ball on a dime so that Perez Cortez could attack it really well. And she did. Put the ball to the floor.
Get another look at it right here as Mendez back to the air. It's off the net and in there somehow.
Well,
everything coming up AIC.
So far things are going really well. As I say, if you have enough force in the ball, it'll hit the top of the tape and bounce over. If you don't hit it hard enough, it'll hit the top of the tape and bounce back on the side. She did a nice job there. 7th
ace of the tournament for Victoria Mendez. It's received by Payline this time. Vitko to the right side wants Wonder. Dug by Russo Lola straight away. Now Perla Rosa puts it to the air. Wants Perez Cortez again. Topped off the block, and Blinn sends it back for the libero Burke, and a midline attack by Wonder is picked up. Now Mendez sets up Carissa Michelle, who's having a downright excellent start to this tournament, and she's going to get herself in the box score.
Sweet swing down the line, tooled the block, and put the ball down.
Carissa Michelle in this NE10 tournament is hitting .393, including hitting .591 with 3 blocks to tie a career high yesterday. This one received by Burke. Tori Vitko cross everything. Shoved over by Rachel Vitko. Now Perla Rosa sets up Michelle. Takes everything off, but Caitlin Wonder's there to pick it up. Tori Vitko to Rachel Vitko. Topped off the block. Russell calling for it. Mendez wants it. Sets up the right side. Michelle, they're going to run it back with her. Blocked up and over. Perla Rosa with the overpass. That's received by the libero. Now a big swing by Blinn gets the job done.
Nice swing by Blinn. She hit it around the block with Soto Burgos and put the ball down.
Elizabeth Blinn in the regular season was 4th in the NE10 in hit percentage at .364. First in blocks. She's hitting .261 entering this game in the tournament. The hitting percentage not necessarily where you'd like it to be, as that is going to chase Michelle forward. Blinn pops it up. Tori Vitko sets up the right side on the slide by Wonder on that funky approach, Professor, as you called it. Mendez to the middle, got Soto Burgos.
Soto Burgos, I say, she has been, and I talked to her in between classes. She's been the unsung hero of this team. She's filled in the middle as a middle blocker, despite being only 5'9". As you look at this lineup at this time, this is what I was talking about. 5'9", 5'8", 5'8", across the front row, but they jump out of the sky, these three.
Victoria Soto Burgos has started each of the last 8 matches, not including today. She's getting her 9th in a row. In that time, she's hitting .309. Michelle, shoved over. Wonder backs it up nicely over the block. Now here comes Rachel Vitko off the set from her sister. It's received by Flores Marrero. Mendez wants the front row with Castro de Jesus over the block. Diving dig by Mendez, or check that Vitko. Now that is Soto Burgos putting it over the top. And a big hit by Rachel Vitko off the hands of the Yellow Jacket dig and out.
Yeah, she turned nicely down the line and put the ball off the block and down.
Substitution coming in for Bentley. It's Ali Stussy back in, replacing Caitlin Wonder, who's gotten a lot of touches in this first set. But the Falcons are trailing by 7. They have 12 points to give before a set point is forced. And they're coming off a night last night where they hit just 125. Castro de Jesus, a big hit that sends Vitko having to center dump it over. Castro de Jesus again. That one missed wide.
Just missed wide. That was a great play.
Oh, they gave it to him. It was touched.
The call was a touch off the block, and the Bentley bench is going crazy.
Folks, you be the judge. Do they have a reason to be going crazy? (13-5), AIC with a big commanding first set lead. Wonder, slide play, dug by Mendez off the ceiling that spikes it back to the ground.
Yeah, had that not hit the ceiling, there were 3 players around to play it, but it just came down too fast. Nice dig by Perla Rosa, however.
So Bentley last night held New Haven to under 100 on the attack percentage, and that's continuing where they left off in the regular season. 116 the opponent hitting percentage, tops in terms of defense in the Northeast 10. And that is going to be not an ace. What a save by Rosa. Rachel Vitko nearly picked one up. Payline's off the block. Mendez converges to center court. Here comes Castro de Jesus. Shoves it over, picked up Stussy. Tori Vitko right side. Big swing, big kill. Lauren McCloskey gets herself involved.
McCloskey on the slide again. Being on the slide, she hits the cross court. That's where the hole was. They've got to block that and take that shot away from the slide play.
She doesn't have necessarily the most volume in terms of the attack. 1.68 kills per set. Has not had a double-digit kill game, but she's hit 500 or better 8 times this season in the 23 matches she's played. There's an ace for Rachel Vitko, the one she wanted a moment ago.
Rachel Vitko hits a top spin serve, one of the few players to hit a top spin serve. It falls very quickly, and the AIC's got to be ready for that. Maybe move the serve receive up a step when Vitko is serving.
3-0 run for Bentley, and then right off an ace, it's an error, Professor. When are the 6 times you never miss a serve?
Yeah, the 6 times, obviously. The first serve on set point, after timeout, after opponents miss, after teammates miss, and after opponents run.
Can we add one after an ace? Can we make it 7?
Yeah, we'll add 7 to that.
All right, we'll make it 7. I think we can
go.
agree on that. Alice Di Francesco to the air. Doesn't miss this one. It's received by Stussy. Tori Vitko across everything, and Payline finds pay dirt.
Yep. Alice Di Francesco was still admiring her serve. Didn't come up and play defense behind the block as she should have done. Nice tip on that one by Palin.
Each of these teams has not allowed an opponent to hit 200 in more than a month. In AIC's case, more than 2 months. But the last time they did, they lost. That hit is rejected up front. Blinn denies Lucic, but AIC keeps it alive. Followed up by Blinn. Mendez has it blocked. Rosa reaches for it, and Lucic goes under. A double hit.
Yeah. Yep. It was a double contact. She wasn't sure whether to put it over, to set it, so she got halfway in between.
Just an absolutely bonkers point comes up Bentley's way, and will this be a chance for the Falcons to take advantage? Jazzy Burke wants a word. 30 aces in the regular season. Received by Flores Marrero, and over the top cleanly goes Payline.
They're getting tough serve receptions right now. Coach Cribbin is asking, was that a block over the net on the second call?
It is a 6-1 Falcons run to bring this thing within 3. You knew they weren't going to go away. Flores Marrero, a spinning reception. Here's Mendez off the set by Di Francesco, gets it back.
Sweet string by Victoria Mendez. She loves to hit cross court, and Bentley couldn't handle it. It was just too hot to handle.
Let's go AI, the chant echoing through the chambers, the stanchions, and the oxygen molecules of the Batova gym. Daniela Russo-Lolas puts it to the air, had 3 aces yesterday. Vitko cannot get it past Lucic.
Tori Vitko tried to put it over on 2, but Lucic was right there to say, I don't think so.
16-11 the score in set 1. The Falcons have to grab their second timeout. We'll be back in 60. AIC leads by 5 here in set number 1, 27 points in. Daniela Russo-Lolas is back deep to serve, trying to add to what it is that AIC has gone out to a lead for. And this one received by Borzone. Set to the left side. Here's Payline through everything and gets it to fall.
The block, see, the longest angle there is right to that deep corner of area 5 if you're a left side hitter. The block has to take that away. The defense isn't going to be there. The block has to take that shot away.
Payline 29 kills in 7 sets in this tournament entering this contest. That's second on a per set basis. That's off the block and down. Mendez hits it off Payline.
Straight swing, she adjusted her hip, she adjusted her swing, so it went down the line, off the block, and down.
Payline has 5.07 statistical points per set, and that leads all tournament players in this week's affair. Tori Vitko, left side, here's a swing. Payline blocked out of bounds. And Payline continues to do it. 7th yesterday against New Haven, along with 4 blocks. And just continues to get better with each passing day. Wonder on the approach, gets it done.
Yeah, they didn't put a block up against Wonder, and that's a no-no if you're AIC.
Payline also hitting .324 in this tournament. But against AIC this season, just .088. They've done a good job containing her. Mendez off the block and down on the wrong side for Bentley.
She's so strong. She doesn't hit it, but she's so strong. She put the ball into the block, and the ball fell on their side.
There's a reason Victoria Mendez was named NE10 Player of the Year. Hit 400 or better 8 times overall. .250 the batting average. 9th in kills per set. 4.08 assists per. The NE10's leader in triple doubles with 5. The only other player to have a triple double in the entire league was Tori Vitko. There she is on the dig. Jazzy Burke to her left. Wants Rachel Vitko over the block, received by Perla Rosa. Mendez converges underneath it. Has Perez Cortez on a big hop. A right-handed dig by Payline is going to keep it alive for Bentley. But Mendez pops it up back for Russo-Lolas. AIC going to get a pretty good look out of this one, all things considered, through Perez Cortez. Now here comes Wonder on the funky approach. It is tight, Professor, as you said. Here comes Perez Cortez. That's off the hands and down.
Off the hands of Wonder. She tipped it down the line, off the hands of Wonder, and onto the floor. What a rally. It was a great rally, both sides playing great defense, picking things up off the floor.
19-14 the score here in set number 1. Bentley trails by 5 with exactly 5 to give before set point is forced. Mendez, a spinner, a knees reception by Payline. Wonder again, off the block, received over the other side by Mendez. Now Blinn, drop shot, splits the difference between Michelle and Mendez.
Yeah, I got it, you take it.
can see it right there. Blynn's so strong, you can make the case that you always got to be prepared for the block, but then Blynn misses off her own kill, and AIC gets a freebie out of it. What do you call those, Professor?
A thank you, sir. Blynn serves from all the way. If this gym were bigger, she'd serve from that wall. But she serves all the way back because she thinks the float is more effective that way. But this time it carried way too long, carried over the back line.
Vitko sets up Wonder again! Caitlin Wonder continuing to get it done. Professor, we had this conversation last time these two teams met back on October 29th about how hard it is to read the serve when somebody serves from the way back wall.
Yeah, because the ball is traveling so far, it's moving much more than if you're just serving from the back from the end line.
This is Ali Stussy, the graduate defensive specialist, libero out of Fairhaven on the serve. Michelle missed long. Mendez wants a touch, they're not gonna get it, and maybe this is turnabout from before.
They say the ball calls the game. We'll see what happens now. That was a great swing by Carissa Michelle. She just missed it.
That's out.
Just wide to her left.
AIC's lead is 4. Bentley has the ability to come back into anything. Their cumulative set record this season, a sparkling 64-25. Vitko to the middle, Blynn, got it.
The set was what's called a 3 set. It was in between the middle and the outside. It was right in the seam there. That's where the set was. It's a timing play, and so the blockers don't know where to go. Is it the outside blocker? Is it the middle blocker? Whose responsibility is it?
And another miss. AIC continues to get gifts. Can they capitalize? And Elizabeth Blynn, by the way, with that last swing, has eclipsed 400 kills in her career, named first team all-conference, hitting 500 or better 7 times, 4th in the NE10 in hitting percentage, and oh, by the way, almost a block and a half per set. Nobody comes even close. This one to the left side pay line, through the block. Rosa's there. DiFrancesco to the front. Wants cut. Gabriela Castro to Jesus. She has it. And AIC 2 points away.
What was curious on that time? Lucic wanted to set the ball. She's not the setter. She's the middle hitter. She's got to get off the net and have the option for DiFrancesco to set her.
Lucic does, or at least did in the regular season, have 22 assists in 76 sets. Left side pay line over the block. Flores Marrero wants it. DiFrancesco to the back. Here comes Castro de Jesus again over the block, received by Jazzy Burke. Tori Vitko wants the right side. A little nice slide play there by the Falcon hitter McCloskey. Mendez. Oh, what a paintbrush from the back by.
And Taylor hit the pin.
And a great play by Borzone, and Payline hitting the pin as 4 set point for AIC. The gym gonna get loud. Still a long way to go. Each of these teams has played 7 sets. A sweep in the first round, a 3-1 victory in the second. Where will set 8 go? Right now it goes back to Bentley's side, 19-24 as Payline gets another kill. Her 6th.
Yep, Lucic didn't close on the block, and Payline found the seam in between.
Jazzy Burke cannot give up the ball. If she does before the score reads 24 all, the first set is over. This one received cleanly. Here comes Mendez off the block. A big block at that. That's gonna fall over. It didn't hit anybody. It hit the net, and the net on the home gym decided for the home team in set 1.
That's one of those, whoops, oh, that's great play. It's one of those, DiFrancesco went up, was going to set it, but the ball hit the top of the tape and bounced over.
A wild end to set number 1. AIC over Bentley, 25-19. The Yellow Jackets hit 342 in that first set, but the Falcons nowhere close to shabby at all, 273. And there's really not much to differentiate other than 2 blocks for AIC, 0 for Bentley. We'll go deeper into the box score when we return in 2 minutes here on Flow College. Well, Professor, we talked about what the first set did for the hitters.
Right.
What did it do specifically?
Well, Wonder's hitting 333, Blinn is hitting 333, and Rachel Vicko is hitting 223. As a team, the team is hitting 273. Victoria Mendez got 6 sets, hitting 667, and Soda Burgos 2 for 4. She's hitting 500 as a team hit 342. The thing that was interesting for me is that Bentley only had 1 block. Blinn had the only block.
That was an error according to the notes here.
Yeah, you're right. My fault. As opposed to Victoria Mendez had 2 for AIC, Lucic had 2 for AIC, and only 1 blocking error, and that was on Gabby DeJesus.
You know what stands out to me more than anything, Professor? Who has the assist? Tori Vitko has 15 for Bentley. Nobody else on the Falcons has 1. But AIC has 3 players with an assist as set number 2 is underway. Bentley serving first. They'll get an ace out of it. A great start for the second frame by Erica Borzone, who had just 4 aces in the regular season and has not had one until right now in the tournament. So her 5th overall. Received by Rosa this time. Put to the air for Castro DeJesus. A big swing. Put everything she had onto that one. And it's dug up by Borzone. Now here comes Payline. Sliding dig Flores Morero. Can Rosa keep it alive? Yes. Castro DeJesus puts it back over. AIC gets reset on defense. But first, here comes the slide play. Received off the hip by McCloskey. Castro DeJesus over the block, received by Jazzy Burke. Tori Vitko to the middle. Here comes Payline, denied by Lucic.
That's the time. That's the setup that they want. They want to take the block has to take away that short cross-court angle, that longest angle of the court. That's what the block has to take away. They did it at that time, and Payline had nowhere to go.
DiFrancesco to the air. It's in there. Stussy let it go.
Here, this is what we talked about AIC's serve in the beginning, how they serve very aggressively, and it's led by DiFrancesco.
I talked to Joey Passes before the game. He said this game will be decided on serving and passing. There's a good pass. There's a good hit. Payline gets a kill.
Yep. Nice swing by Payline. She turned her hips. She got blocked the first time, and when she went cross-court, she adjusted her swing and went down the line and put the ball to the floor.
Payline hit 200 in the regular season. 9 double-digit kill games, hit 300 or more 11 times. Castro to Jesus, denied. It's Blinn, finally.
Yep. Torrivico set the block. Blinn came right over to her shoulder to shoulder, and there was nowhere for Gabby de Jesus to go.
Her 13th block of the tournament. Berg right into the net.
A thank you serve if there ever was one.
Yellow Jackets and the Falcons meeting for the 3rd time this season. The season series tied at 1. Each team has taken 5 sets. Both matchup has gone 5 sets, and the home team has won each meeting. On September 13th, Bentley reverse swept AIC. As this one is received by Borzone. Torrivico to the air. Here's Payline from the midline. Received by Rosa. DiFrancesco wants the right side. Here comes Mendez with the left hand. Dug back over by Stussy. That's a too far forward set. Mendez gets a pretty good read out of it and gets the Bentley defense a little bit out of sorts, but Payline unties the knot.
Yeah, Payline again, just adjusted her feet, got hit the ball down the line off and tool the block for the point.
Bentley in the first meeting hit 193, AIC just 126, 9-5 the service ace disparity in favor of the Falcons. Everything else was just about even, but the one note is the percentages. Lucic denied, and it's Blinn's turn to shine.
Yeah, Blinn got her this time. Lucic likes to go to the right. She went to her left this time. Blinn was right there to take that away.
This is put to the air. Torrivico missed long.
Long, so yeah, she had a little bit too much. She got a little bit too excited, put a little bit too much on it, and the ball carried too far.
The other matchup was here back on October 29th, the one that mattered in conference standing. The cumulative score of that game was 110 to 103, and undoing the error is Lucic with one of her own.
Yep. Well, one of the 6 times when the other team just missed, you can't miss a serve. You give the momentum right back to the other team.
It's an interesting concept, though, looking at that previous game on October 29th. AIC hit just 140 to Bentley's 190, and Bentley outkilled AIC 62 to 55. However, the 4th set was 25-15 Falcons. Mendez denied up front, popped back up by Sotoburgos the wrong way, and the block party is starting to ignite.
Yeah, they've got big people up front right now, Bentley does, with Wonder and Blinn and Rachel on the other side, Rachel Vico on the other side.
AIC was able to overcome a dreadful 4th set on October 29th, and this is 3 straight errors. This is just, you don't see this in a tournament championship game.
You know, I think there's still some nerves going on, despite the fact that they've already had a set in.
Bentley playing from behind. Here comes Torrivico to the middle, and Elizabeth Blinn reaches out, palms it forward, and finds Pater.
Yep, hit it right into area 1, or between area 1 and area 6, and nobody was there to pick it up.
But AIC able to overcome a dreadful 25-15 4th set to win it in 5. Russo Lolas the reception, Mendez the set. Sotoburgos paints the left.
That's the matchup that I was waiting for, to see how McCluskey and Sotoburgos match up.
That's the secondary blocking matchup almost.
Yep, yeah. And that's, you know, the key players are going to play key roles. It's the other players, support players, how do they play? That's what's going to determine who wins this match.
Sotoburgos a career high 5 blocks yesterday over the Panthers. Kind of an inverted shove over by Wonder, and Sotoburgos again, but this one dug up by Payline. Rachel Vico has to go over with it. They ran out of their allotment. Mendez to Michelle. That's good. Carissa Michelle again.
Sweet straight back to Carissa Michelle. Adjusted her feet, put the ball down the line. In spite of the fact that she's a right-handed player, she's a great right side hitter.
Flores Marrero, listed as an outside hitter, primarily plays on the defensive end. 13 digs, 3 aces entering this contest in the tournament. Wonder again!
Sotoburgos didn't get over and double block that time and paid the price for it.
And you can see that kind of odd tennis serve almost that she's got. She doesn't go from behind her head. She goes from basically the side and then reverses the arm over.
Yeah, as I said, well, I'll talk more about it after this.
Stussy has it received by Flores Marrero. Mendez to the left side. Castro to Jesus. Off of Stussy and way down.
That was a kaboom. Yeah, she put all of her strength into that one.
So now Perla Rosa, second team all-conference, is back deep to serve. Finished 4th in the NE10 in digs per set in the regular season. Another slide play by McCloskey connects.
Sweet string by McCloskey. she beat the ball to the block. She beat the block to the ball and put the ball down.
11 kills entering this game in the tournament for McCloskey. 5 blocks. Hit 500 or better 8 times and sub-0 just once. Mendez, Castro to Jesus, runs it back, but the block heads the other way. Here comes Flores Marrero. Gonna set up Castro to Jesus, but Payline is there as it goes over the block. Center dump by Vitko, picked up, and now here's the other way. Payline has it dug by Mendez. Flores Marrero to the air, wants Castro to Jesus, goes over the block, sliding for it is Stussy. Vitko, Payline, got it.
A quicker set that time by Vitko allowed Payline to put the ball down before the block was able to set up.
You need a towel real quick for something. Some moisture on the hardwood here at the Patova gym.
Yeah,
you expect everyone to let it all out tonight.
Oh yeah, when she slid, she got some water on some sweat on the floor.
Served off the net by Borzone. Lucic, the soft touch.
Sweet touch over McCloskey that time.
(11-9) is the score here in set number 2. The cumulative score 34-30 after AIC took set 1 25-19. Alice Di Francesco. No spin on that one whatsoever. Tori Vitko sets up Payline. That's a great combination. It's going to be for many years. Mendez on the set by Di Francesco. Got the touch. Got the touch. No, the blind judge says it was touch. The up official says no dice. And the point is going to go to Bentley.
Yeah, there was some confusion between the line judge and the up official. Line judge called a touch. The up official did not see it. That's what they're questioning right now.
So it's 12-9. Jazzy Burke has to wait a second as Matt Crippen gets the update from the R2. Now she goes. Burke to the air. Received by Perla Rosa, the opposing libero. Di Francesco sets across everything. Castro to Jesus. Nothing but the ground.
Put the ball straight to the floor. Right between the blockers. The middle blocker didn't get over it fast enough that time, and Bentley paid the price.
Castro to Jesus this season against Bentley was just 1 for 7. Did not play in the first meeting back on September 13th. It gets another big kill there. As she's up to 4 today, and Russo Lolas.
What a serve by Danny Lolas. The ball came over the net and dropped like a stone right to the floor. Nothing Bentley could do about it.
Her 5th ace of the tournament. Had 3 yesterday against Adelphi. And she's got another one!
2 in a row.
To tie this thing up. (16) squares it at 12. There's no way, right? Received cleanly. Here comes Payline. She had to retreat back a little bit, and that actually helped.
She took a lot off that one, rolled it over the block and into the campfire where nobody was.
Back and forth.
Did you expect anything else?
No, absolutely not. Tori Vitko has it received by Perla Rosa. Converging back is Alice Di Francesco. Wants Chanelis Perez Cortez. Topped off the block, but Borzone is there. Wonder on the approach. Gets it denied by Perez Cortez and Lucic.
What a great block. It was a great double block. They saw she was going across court. sent it up cross court, and the double block was shoulder to shoulder. There was nowhere for Wonder to go.
Now with Lucic back serving, the diminutive front row for the Yellow Jackets. Perez Cortez, 5'8". Sotoborgos, 5'9". Mendez, 5'8". Lucic nearly gets the ace. It's played off the ceiling very well by Burke. And Paline makes it hurt.
What a great swing by Paline. Holy cow. It was a broken play, and she made lemonade out of rotten lemons.
Ceiling lemons.
Yeah.
The kind that quite literally grow on trees. Paline to the air, no. She missed. Short. So now the Yellow Jackets will have a chance.
You know, as good as Paline is, she had 26 aces but 29 errors coming into the season, coming into this match.
The Yellow Jackets have not led in this set until now.
Great serve by Mendez. Again, this has been the difference between AIC and most of their opponents. AIC can serve them off the court. Touch wood.
See what you did there. The Yellow Jackets in the regular season were 4th in the NE10 in aces per set, 2.13. Oh, a big hit by Vitko is picked up. Mendez, left side, Perez Cortez takes a lot off, and that is going to go out of the hands of Blinn. Wonder was there to her right, but the Yellow Jackets get the point, and that's going to cause Joey Passes to grab his first time out of the set. 16-14 the score here. A little more than halfway, although who knows through set number 2. It's not often you're getting out-hit percentage-wise 333 to 100 and are still winning in a set.
And here again, a lot of it has to do with the aggressive serving that AIC is putting on. They were down. They were down and have come back based on their serving percentages, based on the high percentage of serving. I think they've missed one serve so far this entire match thus far.
That's a knuckler. Big hit. Blinn again.
Nice swing by Blinn. She turned her hips to her left and put the ball to the floor.
So that ends the mini run that AIC had gone on to get themselves in front. They're still in front by 1, but 1 point might as well be 0 in this context. Received by Rousseau-Lolas. Mendez to the left side. Marshall denied by McCloskey.
Nice block by McCloskey. Even though she's only 5'10", she puts up a big block. And what she doesn't get, Wonder will get, because she's 6'5".
This is the Bentley defense that averaged more than 2.5 blocks per set in the regular season in the first 25 matchups that the Falcons have played. Perez Cortez missed wide left. We're gonna give it back. Not tied, but AIC gives it back to Bentley.
Yeah, great swing. She just missed it to her left. Turned it a little bit too much. She saw the double block there and tried to hit it around there.
So here comes the around the world and then some serve for Blinn. It's received on a knee by Rousseau-Lolas. Sotoborgos finds Pater.
She beat McCloskey that time. She was up in the air before McCloskey even had a chance to jump.
Victoria Sotoborgos picks up her 4th kill on 7 swings without an error. The Yellow Jackets and the Falcons have committed 14 combined attack errors. That's nothing. Flores Marrero, received by Paline, who's in the back row now, but here comes Rachel Vitko, a high arcing block, but Tori Vicko sets at the middle. McCloskey, no doubt about it.
Nice swing by McCloskey. She hit the ball straight down the middle, which is not where you expect a middle hitter to go.
And so now Ali Stussy will get a turn. Stussy, 19 digs in 9 sets against AIC this season. 17 digs in 7 sets entering this contest in the tournament. Soto Burgos tonight up front by McCloskey. They're going to try and run it back. Mendez now to the left side. Castro de Jesus has it blocked again. AIC going to get set again. Castro de Jesus takes it off over the block, and the Yellow Jackets conquer this point.
She pushed it deep into area 1, past the defensive player, and right into the corner of area 1.
It's the first to 7 here in frame number 2. This one over, received by Payline. Tori Vicko wants Rachel. She got just enough. Michelle got more than enough, but Jazzy Burke backs it up. Now here comes Rachel Vicko again, denied by Michelle. Bentley, impossible, they keep it alive. Sliding dig by Flores Morero, had to come out of nowhere to get that one. Soft touch by Castro de Jesus, picked up by Rachel. Now a block off Lucic and the big hit by McCloskey. Shoved over by Rachel Vicko. AIC needs to get in order here, but so does Bentley.
Great swing by Gabby de Jesus. Put the ball right in front of the block and down.
Whew. These are some great points.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to keep up my words here.
You're doing fine, Andrew. You're doing fine.
I appreciate that, Professor. Here comes Perla Rosa. Is she doing fine? This one received by Stussy. Big hit, McCloskey. Oh!
You know, here again, McCloskey is not one of your typically massively huge middle hitters, but she jumps really well, has a great whip-like arm swing.
12 kills in 8 sets in the regular season against AIC. 10 blocks with 5 each meeting that the Falcons had with AIC. It's worth noting, though, that she had 5 blocks in only 3 sets that she played on September 13th. Michelle denied! Payline and McCloskey, who finished the regular season 6th in the NE10 with 0.9 blocks per set, is partying right now.
Great double block by the two of them. Payline and McCloskey.
Borzone sends Rosa to her right. Michelle puts it to the air. That's going to wiggle through the ceiling. Flores Morero gets it over, cutting off Rosa. But that sets up Bentley here. A big-time hit, no. Payline is going to get the point. The play had been blown dead beforehand.
Yep. Net violation by Lucic.
21-19, the score causes Matt Crimmon to use his first time out of the set. We'll take it for 60 seconds as well. Back out of the timeout. Bentley dug by Stussy. Tori Vicko left side. Payline shoves it over. Rosa is going to take this one way out of bounds, and Bentley has 3 to get.
Yeah, Paula Rosa was there. She just couldn't keep the ball in play.
Borzone again, received by Rosa. Mendez crosses through everyone. Castro de Jesus' hit is dug by Burke. Tori Vicko wants line, dug by Rosa. Flores Morero puts it to the air for Castro de Jesus. Now Tori Vicko, a little acrobatic play. Flores Morero should not have played that.
Yeah, McCloskey on the slide, hit the ball long, but Morero tipped the ball. She knew the ball was going out, but played it. She didn't when she couldn't make up her mind, play it, not play it.
And so now comes the question, how do you adjust based on a play like that? The Yellow Jackets giving a point away there. It really should probably be 22-20 right now because that ball was ticketed for out of bounds. But first of all, there's one thing to say, that Bentley's never going to go away quietly. But the other thing is, now you only have one more point to give before set point is forced. How do you approach it?
You got to forget about that play. That play is over. There's nothing you can do about that play. The next one, you got to make the setter has to really work hard to deceive the blockers. Bentley is blocking really well right now. So it's the setter's job to deceive the blockers as to where to set up, especially where that middle blocker is going to go. Is the blocker going to go outside? Is it going to go to the back set? Is it going to stay home in the middle? What's the middle blocker going to do? That's your job as a setter, to deceive the blocking team.
And Tori Vitko, who finished 5th in the NE10 in assists per set, is doing a great job of deceiving the Yellow Jackets. She's already got 27 assists through a set, almost 2.
And we have a surprise.
And we'll get to that surprise in a moment. She wears number 13. Kaya Yeoman is in for the first time since hurting her ankle. But the big thing is for AIC, they have brought in Kaya Yeoman, who hurt her ankle in a massive point in the 5th set against New Haven, has missed each of the last 8 matches, is in there right now. But on set point, Bentley can't finish it. Flores Marrero saves it in a big way. Tori Vitko, that'll do the job.
McCluskey.
We're tied at 1. We're tied at 44. Each set, 25-19. We got a 5-minute intermission coming up. We'll take 2 of those and return to you with thoughts on the first 2 sets after these messages. Expected 2 sets that have exactly even scores, 25-19, 25-19, each team taking 1. Bentley grabbing the most recent one. Professor, AIC in that second set hit just 0-56 after 342 in the first. Bentley, after a 273 first, hit an absolutely out of this world 412.
Yeah, they definitely, Bentley obviously picked up their game, which you knew they were going to do. They've got McCluskey hitting 7. Are you kidding me? 727? Could that be possible?
8 for 11 without an error.
So, yeah, and Blinn. So here you go. The two middles. McCluskey and Blinn right now. Yeah, McCloskey has 11 sets. Blinn has 5 sets. Let's see. Sophia Palin, 30 sets. She's hitting 300. So the effective people 13 sets, but she's hitting a negative 0.77. Gabby DeJesus, she's doing fine. She's got 23 sets, hitting 261. The other people have to pick it up a little bit. Perez Cortez hitting 300. She's got 10 sets. Couple things. I see 8 service errors on total by Bentley and only 1 service error by AIC. So if they can keep the serve going and force service errors by Bentley, they'll be right back as they were in the first set.
The Falcons have committed 4 service errors in each of the first 2 sets. That's the big thing for Joey Passis's squad. He's in his 10th season coaching, 11th year, a 643 win percentage, 189 and 105. 2019 NE10 champion. 6 times he's gone to the title game as a head coach. 3 with Bentley and 3 between the years of 2003 and 2010 as the head coach of Merrimack. His 18-year head coaching career sparkling. 306, 218, and 1. The win percentage of 584. Looking to add a second NE10 title to that resume. Kai Yeoman played a couple of snaps in that second set. AIC will get the ball first behind Alice Di Francesco. Set 3. 1 apiece. Don't go anywhere. So a lot to be figured out as we get underway. Set 3 is on. This one is received by Burke. It sends it forward for Vitko. Shoved over by McCloskey, and that's how the first point goes. McCloskey does it again.
Yeah, McCloskey's having a great match. She's doing all the right things, making all the right decisions. She's a really smart player. Sees the big block, tips it over the top and down.
She's now hitting 667, 4 for 6. As Erica Borzone, whom Joey Passy's tabbed as Bentley's X Factor, puts it to the air. Tori Vitko, left side, Sophia Paline shoves it over. It's dug by Di Francesco. Here comes Mendez, here comes Mendez, here comes Mendez.
Great swing by Mendez inside the block and down.
For Victoria Mendez, that's her 5th kill. And the big attack percentage really belongs to Victoria Sotoburgos for AIC at 500. Obviously, Lauren McCloskey at 759 for 12 without a miscue. Tori Vitko blocked! McCloskey gets denied by Lucic.
That time Lucic got McCloskey.
Daniela Russo-Lolas. That's a fastball that's received. Up front, here's Vitko to Paline. Missed! She hit the bottom of the ball.
Yeah, she tried to hit high hands, missed them, and the ball carried way out of bounds.
So Russo-Lolas is going to go serve it again. Couple of consecutive service aces for Daniela Russo-Lolas, who has her first aces against Bentley all season. One of the premier serve-receive teams in the conference, and Russo-Lolas has her third on him.
I say, really aggressive serving, not taking anything off, which means that they're ready to play. But they're not nervous anymore. They're not taking anything off those serves. Those serves are coming hard, fast, and low.
Here's the next. Berg, no! Back-to-back in back-to-back sets. Timeout, Joey Passes. The serve receive is giving nothing. 5-1 AIC, 6 points into the third. back out of the timeout. Daniela Russo-Lolas, 2 straight aces. 3 straight aces.
She's finding really good areas of the court to serve to.
This is unbelievable what we are seeing from Daniela Russo-Lolas right now. And there's the error. The shoe was going to drop. By the way, Russo-Lolas has her 3rd career 5 ace contests.
Yeah, but she even though she missed that one, she had 5 in a row.
Or 5 total, 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Now Jazzy Burke trying to return the favor. Perla Rosa, this is a setup for Bentley. Did that stay alive? Impossible. Topped off the block, Russo-Lolas picks it up. AIC has no business being alive in this point right now. Mendez. Payline pops it up. Now she gets it back from Vitko. Topped off the block, Mendez to the air. Rosa calls for it. DiFrancesco stayed with her. I don't think she should have done that as Perez Cortez hit is dug by Borzo. Drop shot. Payline gets what's due.
Nice tip over the block there. Coach Cribbin is telling Perla Rosa, let the setter get the second ball. That's her job.
It's over everything, and what a take by Stussy with the left hand. Now here's a big hit by Tori Vitko. She is also listed as a right side. Perez Cortez over the block, dug by Stussy. Burke to the air towards the middle, shoved over, back down by Lucic, and that's going to finish AIC 7th.
Nice block by Lucic. She was there for the tip. She was ready for it.
Alexandra Lucic, the 6'5" freshman, NE10 Rookie of the Year. Has it received by Stussy, put to the left side. Here comes Payline. That is gonna be a violation on Mendez. Doesn't matter, it's still a kill.
Yep. Hit it down the line, and Lucic in the net.
Tori Vitko. That's a wobbler that's received by Perla Rosa. Now DiFrancesco sets up the left side. Perez Cortez takes a lot off, and Tori Vitko from the back row has to come get it. Payline, too much.
She tried to hit that same angle, that same long angle, and just missed it out of bounds.
And Victoria Mendez. Daniela Russo-Lolas shouting out orders. Mendez has it received. This is Vitko to set up Wonder. That is good.
Nice swing by Wonder. Perla Rosa almost got her hands on that one.
Now the question for me, Professor, is with that funky approach for Wonder, how many times can you get away with it before the defense starts to read it? Received by Rosa. Mendez to the air. Here comes Michelle. Denied. It's Wonder and Blinn.
Two huge players on the opposite side, putting up a huge block against Carissa Michelle. But in answer to your question, because most defense is a timing thing.
Victoria Soto Burgos puts it over. Burke to the middle. Burke sends it back. That's 3 hits.
Yeah.
That's 4, actually.
The pass was so close to the net that she tried to keep it on her side, but the hitter couldn't do anything about it.
The defense is timing, and right now, not really sure what to make of this third set yet. Obviously defined by 3 straight aces so far by Daniela Russo-Lolas. Now Claudia Flores Marrero is back deep to serve for the Yellow Jackets, the San Lorenzo, Puerto Rico native. Wonder, did that hit the net? It did not. It went over, and it's a point for Bentley, and Wonder continues to get it done.
Yeah, the block is out of bounds.
Blinn, the all day and then some serve. Mendez sets up Castro to Jesus. Big swing wide right.
Yeah.
And now Bentley on a run.
Yeah, she just got underneath the ball, and the ball fell flat and carried out of bounds.
Elizabeth Blinn again, received by Claudia Flores-Morero. Set that stop Castro de Jesus in her tracks. Payline picks it up. Tori Vitko sets up wonder shoved over Flores-Morero with a great dig. Mendez wants Castro de Jesus. They want more in stride and put over. Castro de Jesus sends it back. Free ball opportunity for AIC. Mendez sets up Soto Burgos.
Great swing by Soto Burgos. She saw the block to her right, hit it to her left, and put the ball to the floor.
10-8, the score. And that's 2 points. That is the entire difference cumulatively in this match. Big swing from the back row by Rachel Vitko. Cuts the deficit to 1.
Nice swing by Vitko, split the block because she was way out. She was about 12 feet off the net when she made contact.
Now here comes Ali Stussy, a wobbler that Rosa has to reach for. Lucic with a little misdirection, but Payline is tasked up to it. McCloskey doing the exact same thing that Lucic did. Both sides call it even. Tori Vitko, left side, Rachel Vitko, got it, tied up at 10.
Yep, they've got to get that block together. They need to set the Carissa Michelle needs to set the block, and Lucic has to come right to her shoulder to shoulder. That's what's going to get Rachel Vitko every time. She hits the ball the same area every time. Cross court, cross court.
In the air off the hand of Stussy, received by Rosa. Michelle, touchdown!
Nice swing by Carissa Michelle, put the ball down the line.
The chant reverberating over the sound waves on the broadcast and in the arena. Can AIC do what the audience and the crowd imploring them to do? Back row attack, Payline, picked up by Perla Rosa. DiFrancesco sets right side over Victoria Mendez. Sliding dig, Payline. Stussy gets turned around on that one, has to be put over by the libero Burke. DiFrancesco to Mendez. Another great dig, this one done by Burke. And sliding dig with the left hand by Rosa. Castro de Jesus missed wide right. 11-11. Make a wish.
Gabby de Jesus needs to get over the ball more. She's worried about the block because there's a big block in front of her. She's worried about being blocked. Therefore, she's hitting the ball flatter, and that's why the ball's carrying out of bounds.
A Let's Go Bentley chant emerges from the crowd. Mendez blocked down. Rosa able to keep it alive. Castro de Jesus with the set from Mendez. That's blocked way back and way down. Good job by Bentley to get back in front.
Sweet, that's a great block, great double block by Bentley. And when the setter's not setting the ball, when other people are setting the ball, it makes the offense very predictable.
Rosa the reception. DiFrancesco keeps it alive. Here comes Castro de Jesus over the block, dug by Burke. Tori Vitko to the right side, slide play, McCloskey topped off the block and dug by Flores-Morero. Here comes Castro de Jesus again, that's down in fair territory.
When Castro de Jesus gets behind the ball, hits the ball on top of it the way she should, instead of trying to hit it flat and being afraid of the block, when she stays aggressive and hits the ball down, she's very, very effective.
The hitting percentage is starting to deviate a little bit. Bentley hitting at 280. AIC just over $140. Let it off the net. Here comes a drop shot by McCloskey that's picked up by Rosa. Mendez off the set from DiFrancesco. Took everything off. Light the fire.
Nice play, nice idea. And Mendez put the ball to the floor right in the campfire. Everybody standing around watching.
Russo Lolas got it received by Payline. Tori Vitko back to her. Payline shoved it over the block and down. Tied at 13.
Here again, DiFrancesco's got to stay up closer to protect for the tip. You've got to give something away. So she's playing for the hard hit, which makes the tip very effective over the block. So you got to make a good choice.
Jazzy Burke has it received by Daniela Russo-Lola. Salice Di Francesco, drop shot by Lucic. They read it perfectly, did Blinn. Here comes Mendez, shoves it over with 2 hands, calling for it, Stussy. Vitko to the left side, Payline puts Bentley in front.
Nice swing by Payline down the line.
Jazzy Burke now. Bentley leading by 1 point in set 3 of a 1-1 game. Di Francesco gets a gift fall right into her lap. That gives a good chance to set up Perez Cortez, who's blocked. It's Blinn and Vitko, the setter, Tori Vitko.
Yeah.
Timeout, Matt Cribben. We'll take it as well here on the NE10 Now Network, powered by Flow College. (15-13) is the Bentley lead here in the 3rd frame. The Falcons with the chance to serve behind Jazzy Burke. To the air. Russo-Lolas the reception. Di Francesco the set. Perez Cortez, a big kill! Yes, that was nearly a dig block.
The dig came all the way over the net, hit the top of the tape and bounced out of bounds. As Mendez gives a sigh of relief.
Well, why wouldn't you be sighing relief on that? Nearly had the biggest momentum shift in the game right now. Lucic the serve. Here's the set over by Blinn. Lucic took a half step too long to get there.
Yep. It was, I've got it, you take it.
So now Tori Vitko will serve for the Falcons. Received by Rosa. Di Francesco wants Soto Burgos sliding her 6th kill.
You know, Bentley's playing really good defense. Not a lot is hitting the floor over on the keep it. Even if they have to hit 3, 4, 5, 6 times, because Bentley's digging everything.
Victoria Mendez to the air. It's received by Payline. Tori Vitko is going to set up the middle. Here comes Wonder. Sliding dig. Russo-Lolas free ball opportunity for Bentley.
Nice swing by Payline. Put the ball off of the block, inside the block and down.
Victoria Soto Burgos over the top. Burke to the air for Rachel Vitko. Blocked out, but Blinn picks it up right at the junction. Wonder got another one, and Bentley is rolling.
Nice swing by Wonder. Let's say AIC just has to steady out. Mendez has to keep trying to fool the block because they've got a big block right now.
Mendez sets up Michelle over the block. Perez Cortez has to overpass. Blinn dug by Russo-Lolas. Now Mendez wants Perez Cortez from the right side. Campfire again. Is that going to get AIC back into this thing? They trail by 2 with 6 to give.
Nice roll shot by Perez Cortez.
Flores Marrero will serve. AIC trailing by 2. Tori Vitko, Rachel Vitko missed into the net.
Yeah, right.
Oh, goodness.
Right in the middle of the net. That wasn't even, that had no chance of climbing over.
So now can AIC tie it? Tori Vitko has ideas. Blinn executes it. Soto Burgos, they do tie it. Timeout, Joey Passies. We'll be back in 60.
Talk about a war of attrition, Andrew.
Oh, goodness. 18-18. The cumulative score of this match is 62-62. It cannot get more even than this. Back deep to serve Flores Marrero. Puts it to the air. It's received by Rachel Vitko. That sends across everything. Caitlin Wonder pops it up. Vitko takes everything she's got. Mendez, Soto Burgos does the same.
A tip off the block, carried all the way to the back row.
Her 7th. A career high. Flores Marrero has it received by Burke. That twists her in knots as Vitko puts it over. She couldn't get it. Sir.
The assistant coach for Bentley wanted a touch off the block, but there was none.
It's set to the block. Tie up at the net. It's won by Wonder, but AIC keeps it alive. Here comes. A 6-0 run for the Yellow Jackets.
And again, how are they doing it? With aggressive serving.
That kind of slows down on the net. Here comes Wonder from the back row. Gets it over the top. Rosa dug back over and finished by Vitko. You knew that was going to happen at some point.
AIC has to side out right now. Not a problem. Stay calm, play your game.
But now it's Bentley who trails by 2. 3 points to give. Set number 3 in the NE10 championship game. The 1 and the 2. Free ball opportunity. Rosa picks off McCloskey. Castro de Jesus missed again.
Yeah, I say she's afraid. She's afraid of the block right now, hitting everything flat. And because it's flat, it's just carrying out of bounds. She's got to turn her hips and go down the line.
Mendez wants Soto Burgos, and it's picked up by Blinn. Tori Vitko to the left side. Rachel Vitko has a swing. Where's it going to go? We got a violation on Michelle.
Yeah,
we're tied up at 21 now.
They got Carissa Michelle for a micro touch on the net.
So Elizabeth Blinn back 100,000 yards away. Mendez to Michelle. Blocked up off the ceiling, played by Vitko. Here comes Rachel. Blocked out of bounds, and Bentley's back in front.
Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Timeout, Matt Cribben. We'll take it 2. 22-21 the score. The Falcons now in front. Can the Falcons get set 2 after they took, or set 3 and go up 2-1? You hear what the fans think. Victoria Mendez to Carissa Michelle, blocked out of bounds, tied up at 22.
Yeah, blocked out of bounds. Bentley thinks it hit the top of the tape. Nope, the blocker got it after it hit the top of the tape, and then the ball fell down. Tied at 22.
Perla Rosa, AIC gets a side out that they wanted. Rosa has it received by Rachel Vicko, sends it to Tori. Here comes Wonder, blocked! Lucic!
Lucic and Gabby DeJesus, double block on that side.
Rosa again, received by, oh, they made a substitution here. That's Hannah Rounds into the game. Now here comes Lucic, blocked by McCloskey. Mendez to Castro DeJesus, through the block and down. Set point.
Block, 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 and then she put the ball to the floor.
Set threes, set point. AIC has a margin of 2. Tori Vitko sets up Rachel, dug by Rosa. Victoria Mendez to Castro DeJesus, a dig by Payline, not gonna get to the net. AIC's up 2-1.
As I said, a war of attrition. It was a war of like 3 points here, 3 points there, 2 points there, 3 points there, 5 points, 5. It was a battle all the way. And when it came down to the ultimate time at the end of the match, it was the serve and serve and serves of AIC that put them in, and the blocks and the hitting of Gabby DeJesus that put AIC over the top.
We'll take a break here on Flow College. When we come back, third set analysis. Professor, I really thought that was going to go over. I really thought we were going to have a 24-24.
Yeah, well, as I say, it was 3 points for AIC, 3 points for Bentley, 4 points for Bentley, 3 points for AIC. It was, as I said, it was a war of attrition. Who wanted it most? Who could dig deepest? And in this case, AIC pulled it out just before it was going to go to overtime. I'm looking here at serves. Bentley has a total of 8 service errors to only 2 for AIC. Serve receptions, 8 reception errors for Bentley, only 2 sets by far. She's got 36 attempts and hitting 194. By contrast, Soderbergos has only had 15 sets, but is hitting 467. On the Bentley side, as a team, they're hitting 270. McCluskey again, 471 for the total for the match. Paline obviously is getting the most sets at 42 and hitting 238 out of those sets.
This is Erica Borzone to serve. Received by Perla Rosa. Alice Di Francesco wants Perez Cortez and got it in front of the dive of Borzone.
Sweet swing by Janelis Perez Cortez. She hit it inside the block, really severely cross court, and nobody that was there to play it for Bentley.
A Di Francesco error gives the ball back to Bentley, 1-1 in the fourth.
Yeah, she tried a little bit too much that time. Didn't toss it high enough and the ball didn't carry over.
Jazzy Burke over the net. Received by Rosa. Di Francesco wants Perez Cortez. Topped off the block, dug by Burke. Here comes Tori Vitko from the middle. Here comes Paline with the hit. Was it touched? It was not. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
No, I didn't see a touch at all. I think that the lineman on that side loves to call touches. I don't know. I don't see them. The referee didn't see them, but the linesman called it on that side. He's had most of the touches.
This is received by Perla Rosa. There's going to be a free ball opportunity to Bentley and Quiggs.
Yeah, Blue was there to shove the ball down on the overpass. Serve reception error by AIC. You don't see that very often. These serves are coming hard, low and flat across the net by Jazzy Burke.
3-1 Falcons. 3-2 Falcons.
Just as I say that.
Claudia Flores Marrero back for AIC. Perla Rosa, 20 digs, leads all players by a fair margin. Tori Vitko to Paline.
Nice swing by Paline on that 3-set. The 3-set, as we talked about a little bit before, is in between a middle set and an outside set. It's in that gap area, and that's really effective for Bentley right now.
Sophia Paline, 20 kills, 11 digs. Received by Perla Rosa. Here comes Di Francesco. Fake it to Lucic. Here comes Mendez. That's blocked. Just out of bounds. Mendez with the eye.
Nice swing by Mendez. Hit it off the block. Got out of the way so it wouldn't hit her on the way down.
So now Alexandra Lucic. Gonna swing it away for AIC. There's a downward serve that eats up Wonder, and it goes back for AIC. Soto Burgos. Her 8th on 16 tries. She's hitting .500. We're tied up at 4. Lucic again. This one having an arc to it. Paline twists to her left. Here comes Wonder right up the gut.
Nice swing over the top of Soto Burgos. They have to adjust their block because of the.
Paline to the air. Sliding reception by Rosa that actually sends Di Francesco back. From the midline, Victoria Mendez has it dug by Vitko. Jazzy Burke wants Rachel. Dug by Rosa. Here comes DiFrancesco to Castro to Jesus, off the block and down, tied at 5.
Great swing, strong swing by Gabby de Jesus.
Even up at 5 here in the 4th. The Yellow Jackets winners meeting between these two teams. Wonder, dug by Mendez. Rosa sprints across everything to get that slide. Here comes Wonder, right side, off the block, down. Bentley, Ken in front.
Wonder again, doing a very effective job up front. She's hitting it on top, over the top of the block right now.
There goes Blinn. Mendez to Michelle, blocked. That's gonna fall, and Bentley has their 9th.
McCluskey in the middle, Wonder out here on the right-hand side, putting up a really effective block right now.
Set number 4. Bentley hitting 295 as a team. Mendez to Victoria Soto Burgos, has done it again.
Soto Burgos is beating McCluskey right now. The sets are right in their effective area for Soto Burgos, and McCluskey isn't getting up quickly enough to stop that attack.
7-6. The 1 leads the 2, 2-1. Winner probably hosts the East Regional. Nothing confirmed, obviously. That's just what I'm thinking. There's a block, Perez Cortez and Soto Burgos, 5'8" and 5'9".
Yeah, and they took Wonder, who's 6'5", and put it right down her throat.
Here comes Russo Lolas. 3 straight service aces last set. Helped AIC out. Wonder over the top of everything. Dug by Rosa. Soto Burgos again! Touched by Rounds. She shouldn't have done that.
She thought it was tipped at the net. It wasn't.
And so now each team with the play on which they should not have touched the ball as it went down. So file that away, folks. See how this thing fares in the rest of the set. Rachel Vitko puts it back over. Mendez to Soto Burgos, block. Rosa over. Burke up. Tori Vitko back. Check that, McCloskey has it blocked and roll over the net. Here comes Perez Cortez, that's blocked. Carla Rosa keeps it alive. Victoria Mendez wants Perez Cortez again, topped over the block, that was touched, and AIC wins a big point. And it took a moment for the crowd to realize the fate of the ball.
Yeah, I think there was confusion, and again, the linesman on Bentley's side called the touch. I wasn't sure, but apparently it was.
Oh, that one I saw in real time. There are some that are very easy to see. There are some less so. 9-7. Received by Payline. Tori Vitko to Rachel Vitko. Didn't get much exit velocity on it. That one hit the fan. Rosa puts it over. Tori Vitko, here comes Wonder with the funky approach. Dug by Rosa Lolas. Perez Cortez cuts off Soto Burgos. Mendez with the setter overpass. Here comes Tori Vitko. Here comes the hit. McCloskey.
McCloskey beat Soto Burgos that time. She hit the ball to her right, which is not something that she usually does. She loves to go to her left. This time she hit it the opposite way and beat Soto Burgos, and the ball hit the floor.
Whoa! Okay then. Perez Cortez missed. Wide left.
Just missed it out of bounds.
Tied up at 9.
That was a great swing. She adjusted her swing so she hit the ball down the line. She just missed the line.
9-9 and 9 to serve. Ali Stussy. Received by Perla Rosa. She's done a lot of that tonight. Victoria Mendez sets up Carissa Michelle. Blocked on the wrong side.
Strong swing by Carissa Michelle. You think the crowd's into it now?
I think the crowd's been into it since the jump.
Absolutely.
Matt Cribbin said after the game against Pace to the AIC community, help us win. Rachel Vitko gets a kill. We're tied up at 10.
Nice swing by Vitko.
But what that also does, I'm looking at the people behind us. A very strong contingent of Bentley Falcon fans. It's a set to 15. Wipe everything you thought you knew away. Everything is in front now. Rose to the reception. Mendez to the air. Here comes Michelle over the block, dug by Jazzy Burke. Tori Vitko to the left side. Here comes Sophia Payline, blocked out of bounds.
The block was set fine. It was just a better hit by Palin. Yeah, she turned her hips, hit the ball off the block, and tooled it down.
11-10, Bentley's lead. Into the hand of Erica Borzone. Perla Rosa, another reception. I gotta check the totals on this. Perez Court does a big fake, and it's set up the wrong way by McCloskey. The fake worked.
Nice roll shot over the top. McCloskey tried to play the ball again and put the ball. I'm just listening to crowd on the other side.
You can't do that. Normally that happens when somebody commits a violation, not just when, kind of an error like that.
It's tight.
Payline off the antenna. The signal received by AIC.
Yeah, the first pass was not a good one, and so Burke had to set it really too close to the net, and Payline hit it into the pin.
So now here's Alice DiFrancesco, named third team all-conference this year. It's received by Stussy. Reach over shot, a paintbrush by DiFrancesco. Payline off the block, dug by DiFrancesco. Perla Rosa, here comes Perez Cortez. Right there is Borzone. Tori Vitko to the right side, slide play. McCloskey tied up in a dozen.
Yeah, McCloskey on the slide play. Only one blocker there.
So now here we go. It's a set to 13, and Tori Vitko is doing it all on the distribution. She's got 47 assists. Her career high came on October 29th. That is 48. And then AIC, a thank you shirt.
Yes, it was. Who was that? By the way, who was that 48 sets against?
AIC.
There you go.
Tori Vitko is, in all certainty, going to set a new career high tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And she's going to obliterate. She's got a chance for 60. Flores Marrero to the air. It's received by Borzone. Vitko, what a fake! But a better dig by DiFrancesco. Mendez, a big hit!
Sweet hit by Mendez, inside the block and down.
Each play is going to define the rest of this match. But the definition will have to wait. Joey Passy scraps his first timeout back in 60. The Bentley Falcons are in their 18th NE10 finals in their school's history. They are 72-37 in tournament play. That's a .661 winning percentage. NE10 touched on the way down, 13-14. Bentley trying to keep it going after a 22-5 regular season, or 20-5 regular season, 8-2 in conference. They're 8-3 on the road this season and 20-2 in region. Mendez, a big hit.
Inside, here again, inside the block. Mendez, previous one, putting the ball to the floor. They're not giving Bentley a chance to dig because they're hitting the ball hard now.
The Falcons are hitting .287 as a club. They hit in the first round against St. Michael's, .339. It's hard to lose when you do that. Or check that, .389. Mendez. Soto Burgos off the block, it's going the wrong way. And they'll have to use the final hit with an overpass. DiFrancesco, now here comes Castro to Jesus! She got all of that one.
Oh my God, she put everything she had behind that one. Hit it inside the block again. As I said, they're doing a much better job of hitting around the block rather than into it.
So here's Alexandra Lucic. Popped up, Vitko, spinning overpass, a whistle, and Vitko went under.
They're saying it's a back row attack, that's what they're saying.
Illegal back row attack.
Yeah.
Timeout, Joey Passes. He's going to use his last 75 seconds of this set. 30 points in with his team trailing by 4. Out of the timeout, AIC 17-13, leading the Bentley Falcons. They were perfect in NE10 conference play, 10-0. Each of the last 4 perfect teams have won the NE10 tournament. AIC trying to make that 5. Borzone to Wonder, into the net. That's 4 hits. The last team to not win, despite being perfect in conference play, 2011, New Haven went 15-0. They got viciously, and I use that word, viciously upset by number 8 UMass Lowell in the first round. Wonder from the midline, dug by Lucic. Here comes Blinn, over the top, picked up. Soto Burgos with the set from Mendez. Jazzy Burke with the dig. Tori Vitko to the left side. Here comes Wander. She got all of that one. And Bentley fighting back.
Yeah. At that last time out, I was saying, I've been in similar situations as Coach Cribben. You're inside, you're going, ah! But you've got to stay calm on the outside. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Who will reign supreme? Received by Rosa. Alice DiFrancesco to Victoria Mendez off the block. Burke picks it up on the NE10 logo on the far side. Here comes Rachel Vitko. Blocked by Soto Burgos.
Great block set by Gabby DeJesus. Soto Burgos came over, double blocked, and put the ball to the floor.
The last 2 times the NE10 tournament was held in Springfield, the home team won. Received. Wonder over the block. It's chasing Flores Morero back, and Bentley's within 4.
They almost kept that ball alive. Nice dig on that back corner there by Mendez. She almost kept the ball alive. But Wonder is so strong. She hits the ball so hard.
Blinn, an arc. Mendez, Castro to Jesus, got it! The crowd is starting to think the unthinkable.
Great swing on that time by Carissa Michelle. Put the ball inside the block again. They're beating the block on both sides, inside and outside.
Russo Lolas, too long.
Ooh, that was so close. That was so close. She just missed that back line. That's what she was going for.
2 aces for Bentley. They brought in Natalie Tome, the graduate setter out of Okemos, Michigan. And she comes in and gives them an ace.
Yeah, Tom is a left-hander again, just like Mendez.
Her 4th ace against AIC this season. Tome to settle the Falcons. Received. Mendez, Perez Cortez, blocked. That's gonna count. That's Bentley's.
Great block on that time. McCluskey and who was it? Oh, yeah,
Tori
Lynn.
Vitko, the setter. Tome again, received by Rosa. Here comes Mendez for Soto Burgos. Right there is Paline. She kind of got ambushed by it. Rachel Vitko steps back. It's dug off the block by Perez Cortez. Here comes the set from Michelle. And over. AIC's going to have to play it. Mendez popped up. Rosa popped up. Michelle crossed everything. Dug by Tome. Tori Vitko to the left side for Rachel. Drop shot. Carissa Michelle with a quick recovery, then cuts off Mendez, and that's going to force an overpass by Perla Rosa. It's a kill! It's a kill! It's Perla Rosa's 2nd kill of the season. The libero. Iconic and impossible.
You expect all these hard hits, and then an overpass over the net, then a free ball over the net falls in between 2 players.
Rosa's actually been credited with 2 kills tonight.
Yes, she has. I saw that before.
Vitko denied by the net.
This is the time AIC has to stay calm, stay within themselves, play their game, not get overly excited right now. There's plenty of time for that at 25 points.
Bentley trails by 4 with just 2 to give. Vitko blocked. Lucic. They're 2 points out from finishing perfection. Bentley has no timeouts. AIC started this season 1-6. Then they came home and have not lost on their home court. There's a block picked up. Calling for it, Stussy over the top. Michelle Rosa has to go over with it, nearly got her 3rd. Slide play, McCloskey picked up Lucic. Here comes Mendez, back to her, blocked. McCloskey has her 6th, count them, 6 block.
McCluskey's doing an awesome job, and that time she was going up against 6.
And Mendez sends it for Lucic. It's championship point. The crowd gets to its feet. Each of the last 2 times the NE10 championship has been held at the Batova Gym, the Yellow Jackets have won it. DiFrancesco to the air, received, Tori Vitko, slide play, blocked to end it! This bubble's not gonna burst! The Yellow Jackets have won 18 straight and 13 in conference play and have their 3rd NE10 title in the last 4 years. 25-19. The Yellow Jackets, anybody who's familiar with basic American economic history knows that when a bubble starts to form, the crash is painful. When they came out 1-6 and they won 16 straight, to get themselves to this weekend, 10 straight in conference play, despite losing All-Americans, All-Conference, and All-World players. Nobody thought what they were due tonight on November 23rd at 7 p.m. in the calendar year 2024 was possible. It's a war of attrition, as you said, Professor. The attrition, not dressed tonight, number 10, Alexandra Lucic, who last year was second nationally with a 4 on October 26th to a brutal rolled ankle back in a and then who comes up the biggest? Everyone.
Every 3 superstars go down. Not 1 or 2 or 3 players can make up that difference. Exactly what happened with AIC this season. Everybody did their part and a little bit more. They didn't have to play like superstars. They just had to play a little bit higher in quality.
Because he guided a team with 3 all-conference players out. That right there is the celebration of a lifetime. And guess what? There's more to fight for because AIC is going dancing. We'll take the break and we will return for the post-game ceremony, the awarding of the Northeast 10 championship trophy. The national championship was awarded earlier this afternoon to the AIC women's rugby team. Yeah, that's right. AIC's got 2 trophies today. Make some space. We'll be back.
Sophia Palin.
Of commercials.
Alright, do we have the all-conference players? Or do we have the alternate? Okay.
They're writing them down right now.
Got it. I was like, I know I told you I had them.
Yes, please.
It's like I have them. It's like
We're back in 50 seconds.
How do you pronounce your last name? You know when you're ready to start.
Thank you for remaining here at the Potomac presentation of this award. Here on site to present the awards is Julie Rupert, Commissioner of the Northeast 10 Lions. We will begin with the announcement of the 2024 NE10 Volleyball All-Championship team. When your name is announced, please proceed to mid-court and remain until all players have been announced. From Adelphi University, Kalina Riggins. the AIC Yellow Jackets, Victoria Sotoborges. From the AIC Yellow Jackets, Victoria Mendez. And now to present the Most Valuable Player Award for the 2024 Northeast 10 Championship. Please give a congratulations from the AIC Yellow Jackets, wearing number 8, Victoria Sotoborges. And now it is time to present the team trophies for this year's championship. First, we'll recognize the 2024 NE10 Volleyball Championship finalists. Please congratulate the Medley Falcons. Accepting the trophy on behalf of the team, their captains, Jancy Burke and Rachel Victor. And now, it is my distinct honor to be among the first to announce. Please present the Northeast 10 Volleyball Championship to the AIC Yellow Jackets. Accepting the awards are team captains Gabriela Castro de Jesus, Alicia Di Francesco, and Connie Lemon. Ladies and gentlemen, your Northeast 10 Women's Volleyball Champions. Folks at International College and Northeast 10 Conference, thank you for your support of Northeast 10 Women's Volleyball and the conference's outstanding student athletes. Stick around.
Can you? Actually, you know what? I gotta do something. alongside three-time Northeast 10 champion, Matt Cribbett. Coach, I'm holding two mics so the folks at home can watch and the folks in here can enjoy. What is your message to this crowd and to the AIC community?
We just couldn't be more grateful for the support that we've received. These fans are the best in the business right here. Always coming out for us, always showing up to give us their strength, because we know in the NE10 the margins are paper thin. We need them there. We need them to help us get through these tough matches against great teams. And we just couldn't be more appreciative of all the support we've got.
You've won for the third time in the last 4 years on your home court. What does this place mean to you?
There's nothing like home cooking. This gym is our fortress. We walk out on the court every day in practice, every game, with pride to play here, and it's because of the people at AIC that we continue to fight really, really hard. And their support is just our fuel.
You end the NE10 season 13-0 at home. How did you get it done?
This is quite possibly the most amazing group that we've had in my 12 years here. The way they came together. So you can see people just step up and do the job no matter what. We've had to make a lot of changes. We've had some injuries, but the adversity made us stronger, and I just couldn't be more proud of them.
Coach, congratulations. Go celebrate. Victoria, you came here 2 years ago with the last name Soto Burgos, and now you share an honor with your sister Paula. You have both won NE10 championship MVP. I don't know if you can say anything right now, but what are you thinking right now?
I just feel so grateful for my coaches, my teammates, all of my friends, and especially my sister, because they have all supported me through this journey, and it wasn't easy, but I'd like to thank them, all of them, because I just love them so much.
You came into the starting lineup on October 29th to face a daunting Bentley Falcons team. Since then, you have performed to making it work every night.
I came here in a rough time when my teammate fell down, but I just had all of my teammates, and I just kept doing what I just do and just play.
Victoria, we know what the name Soto Burgos means in AIC lore, but now, what does the name Victoria Soto Burgos mean in AIC lore?
A legacy.
A legacy created here tonight. Congratulations, folks. Your NE10 tournament MVP, Victoria Soto Burgos. Folks, that is going to do it for us here on the stream. Oh, man. Congratulations to the AIC Yellow Jackets, NE10 champions on their home court for the third time in the last 4 years. For Professor Ken Basolka, for Brianna Harzula, for Naisha Ortiz, for everybody, and especially Mr. Seth Dussault, who made this opportunity possible, I can't thank you enough. The Yellow Jackets will go dancing. There is no doubt about that. The question remains up to the selection committee. Will they host? Entering tonight, they were tied 1-1 with the Bentley Falcons in the season series. With Damon's loss to DUville, Damon entered the weekend at the number 2 seed in the East region. One can only imagine what this result may mean. Find out in a couple of days when the NE10 or when the NCAA selection show is performed. You can see it on your screen. The Yellow Jackets, NE10 champions on their home court. And for that, I sign off. My name is Andrew Sood from the Batova Gym, where the second trophy has been handed to AIC today. First, the women's rugby team wins NYRA Division II. Now the AIC women's volleyball team wins the NE10. It's a good day on campus and a lot to be proud of. My name is Andrew Sood, signing off from Springfield. The Yellow Jackets winning the NE10. Good night, folks.